Hello everybody, I'm SJM. Welcome to a new Minecraft playthrough. I'll be doing a Let's Play on this one. It's the FTB One Pack. It's a 119 pack. It's been out for a little while, at least a week, maybe 2 weeks even now, so things are coming along. There's a couple of other Let's Plays out there on it, so if you wanted to see somebody who's going a little bit different pace or doing different things, then go check them out there. Never hurts to have more information while you're playing through modded Minecraft, absolutely. This is version 1.2.1 right now that I'm starting in on. Not a lot of mods in the pack just now. There's a couple of mods. There's some ducks and other butterflies, little birds, some mods like that. There's the FTB Industrial Craft, which is the Industrial Craft Contraptions, I think it's called, and which is the successor to Industrial Craft 2 IC2 from the old days of 1.12. Also back from 1.12 is a chickens mod. So these are the two things that I'm interested in checking out in this pack because I've never played with them before. Had a test world going already, so I know what to expect moving forward here. So we've got a mini map and we've got the regular map as well. I started up here. I thought I was on an island, so I just kind of flew around a little bit and then decided that I will start from here. Because I've got chickens here. There weren't any chickens until I finally got all the way down here, because that's the one I want to jump into first, because we can get some chickens going, get some basic resources sorted, and then start moving through the pack, or through some of the more interesting things like getting into the IC2 stuff. So you start with this house, pre-built house. There's different versions. This one's the gamma, so there's an alpha, beta, gamma. I'm not sure how many different versions there are, but these are portable little things you can put down and pick back up, and they come, this one's actually snow based, interesting. So they come with a bunch of workstations. Or it comes with the crafting bench, a furnace, 2 furnaces in this one. What's that? Just calcite there, a chest which retains its inventory between things. All these items would retain their inventory, so you can put even something into the furnace here, start cooking it up, and if you wanted to pack up your place and move, then it actually doesn't waste any of the fuel, but it will also at the same time retain the inventory and the progress it was on. Okay, with this house you're supposed to have the item that I put it down with. Where's that thing disappeared to now? It's supposed to just drop on the ground, and then you pick it back up, and there it is. Okay. So this is how you pick it back up again. You just pick it back up, and we can be on our way. There is an ultimine in the pack. Just note that you do have to have a tool. See in the top left there it says active, but if I'm not on a tool, it is not active. So there is a little bit of a limitation with it now, which is actually a pretty nice thing, and if you ask me, to be honest. Let's just start getting ourselves some wood here. And then we'll go after those sheep that we can see on the radar there. And then our main priorities for day 1 should be done. Place to sleep and basic tools. And after that, all the rest is just gravy. So we'll be clearing out some of this grass and making some flat land to start building a base. With a pack that's in development, I'm going to kind of try not to venture too far afield, because when the pack updates and say terrain mods or biome mods get added, then that just means I have less far to go. Oh, and one of these is black. Oh, that's bad news. Okay, I'm gonna have to go find another one with a I wonder. We'll try it. Sometimes you can use different colored wools on beds, depending on the pack maybe. An egg will be key. We need eggs to get into the chickens mod here. Oh, and there's more. Sheep down this way. There, that's what I was trying to do. Oh my god. Failing on camera, as always. I need one of those. And yeah, it doesn't work. All right, good to know. Let's get our tools in the proper order. 1, 2. And then there is a ruined portal down here we should go look at. And I'll do a little bit of minor exploration around, see if there's any other resources I need to grab from out there, like, well, stone obviously, but as soon as I find some stone, I'll just vein mine it one time with this wooden pickaxe, and that should get me a stack of stone and get rid of this wooden pickaxe and all in one go. But I won't make you watch me do all this vanilla stuff, so I'll bring you back once the first little exploration is done. And in the distance, all of a sudden. So in the pack there are some of these pre-generated structures. I don't know them all yet, but I'll tune you in every time I see one. But this one is fairly benign. There is a creeper spawner in the basement section. So if you want, you can dig into the base here and you'll find a bunch of creepers. But they do have a couple of looter chests in here. I don't know what the goat horns are good for exactly, but I'll take one anyways. And then there's another looter chest up here, as well as an evoker mob spawner. F7 is your lighting levels. I just clicked it on and off. There's no chance for anything to spawn in here right now, so we're just not going to worry about it. So our inventory is getting pretty full, and I've already used a little bit in my house already too, so none of these are jumping out at me is what I need right now, so I'm going to leave them alone. But yeah, that's this structure here. There's 2 levels above it. There's nothing there except a whole bunch of lecterns on the top, like 25 or so. So if you want a bunch of lecterns, there's about 25 up there if you're doing a trading hall or whatnot. I came down this way to kind of look through this plains for some flowers, and I'll go over that when we're doing the chickens. And other than that, I've been just looking for a village quickly, but I don't think I'm going to find one, so I'm probably just going to head back home, maybe around this way, do a final little explore. I need a little bit of leather so I can get a backpack going. And yeah, the rest of the things we need to do the chickens. So we'll meet you back when we get to the base. Behold, a village. Village will be good, especially because we've got some hay bales. Hay bales we need for chickens, and yeah, just picking them up from a village instead of having to grow wheat for them. Definitely a big plus. Yes, I am killing a few chickens here because we do need some feathers to get into the mod proper. So while I'm out adventuring, I'll kill chickens, and then when I'm back home, I'll save all those chickens that are around my home for laying eggs, because eggs is the other resource that we'll need from vanilla chickens. Alright, I don't know the best way to get down to this village, but when we get there, I'll bring you back and we'll see what kind of loot we can get. First house, first chest. Yeah. That is not horribly exciting, but better than nothing, right? Just tested it here on a couple of hay bales and noticed that if you don't use a proper tool, that you don't lose any durability when vein mining. So here it says Ultimine is active. This has 4, it's had 4 durability since the start, right? Oh yeah, so leaves of the trees in FTB seem to give these different little berries and stuff. You can just munch on them, but be careful, there's poisonous versions and some versions that also heal you, so maybe you want to save those for certain situations. I am gathering up some leather while I'm out and about as well, because of course I want to keep any cows that are close to home alive so that we can bring them back and breed them. A bell might be handy, but I'm not going to take it because my inventory is pressed right now. I'm hoping there's some more chests in here. One. As many of these sweet hay bales as we can. Oops. See, I just used my axe and lost durability because I pushed 1 instead of tilde. Oh, pumpkins and melons here. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna have to open my house so that I can take some more stuff with me. Get that back, that's important. Oh, I need my shovel, that's kind of important too. I need this because we're going to cook up some of this. Oh yeah, I don't need to, we can just do that. And get some food going. Yeah, I'm sorry I held you on too long here for the vanilla stuff. I thought there'd be exciting loot in a village, but I guess not. Like, what, we got 3 pieces of leather gear. So I was really hoping, because yeah, in my other playthrough I found the same thing as well. There's okay, yeah, emeralds you can get, of course, but emeralds are, you know, not the most exciting loot until you have all of your trading stuff up and going, right? there's... Oh, this one's different. Yeah. I think I need the tall grass. Oh, this is what I came up here for. I knew I was looking for this big stack here. 36, not too bad. Each of the chickens' roosts needs 3 hay bales, so we've got enough for 12 roosts, which is actually quite decent, so I don't really want to try killing the golem just for a little bit of iron, because we're going to have more iron than we know what to do with here after chickens are up and running anyways, so just going to check the last couple of houses for loot, and oh yes, this one. Excuse me. Now we're down to 2 durability. Because I hit the wrong button. This thing. I think this is one of the dangerous pre-built structures. So let's go have a look. I'm really nervous to do it with absolute garbage armor and no shield. With a shield I probably would be alright, but without a shield I think this is going to be hairy. Oh god, I saw a Vex. I saw a Vex. I am not in the mood for that. So yes, that is definitely one of the hostile ones. Do not try to take those on until you're geared up. Iron level should be fine. They're just vanilla mobs for the most part. So yeah, that's that big guy there, and home is back here, so we're just headed there. Now, doesn't look like there's anything exciting on the way, so I think I'm just going to wrap the whole episode up here now. We're almost on to 20 minutes, so we'll do this last little bit, I guess. Cat would be handy. Oh, there's another village back there too, so I know where another village is if I wanted to go check it out, but I don't, as I mentioned before, the village loot does not seem to be very good at all, so I'm more inclined to do world exploration in the ocean and doing buried treasures, because they seem to be a lot better paying. Like you at least get iron and gold out of it instead of just some random garbage, which all of the, like bread and emeralds, not super high on the priority for me anyways. Maybe you're doing a villager trading thing right away, so that might be a priority for you. Let's see, what's this one? White currant. That one's nothing special either, but it's a good little piece of food to eat for right now, till some of that beef cooks up, which I need to get done so I can actually heal back up again. So yeah, those there, I can just pack them up, and I don't have to worry about, like, the progress on the cooking will stay exactly where it was when I picked up the little house. So it's a super handy little thing. Maybe it's not intended to be used the way I'm using it, so maybe that'll be missing in the future. We don't know at this point. Each time I see one of these little batches of flowers I'm running by, I'm grabbing the ones yellow, because I don't have a sunflower yet. I did find a 2-high rose, so we can make as much red dye as we want with bone meal. nest over here somewhere. That's good. I like having a bee nest handy. And that original island I started on did have turtles too, so I've got access to some of those kind of resources if we need them. Yeah, nothing hiding in that fog. Peonies, I've got a too high pink one already, so I don't think I need those. So yeah, this exploration trip, all about grabbing the stuff that we're gonna need to get chicken stuff done. You're gonna want to note where some of these trees are. These are rubber woods. We'll need the rubber wood trees for doing the industrial craft here in a little bit. Oh, we're gonna need a bunch of gravel too, so that shouldn't be too hard. Crossing the river here. It's the one thing I didn't grab yet, which we'll need that shovel for. Figures we'd see a whole bunch of clay even before we got gravel. Oh. I'm thinking I'm gonna set my home base up on this edge of the island here facing the ocean, because this is where I'm going to go do my big exploration. And I thought I had seen something interesting out there in the water, but it might have just been those sugar canes from a distance. Yeah, it must have been. Yeah, where am I putting down my house? Up on the top of this hill. Oh, I had a whole bunch of too tall roses right there. Okay, so is this a failed cave generation or a real cave generation? This is a real cave generation. Okay. But it's all underwater, so it might not be too bad to put my base up here. Nope, I think I was back here. I can't even sprint anymore because I wasn't eating. Yeah, have a nice little port thing in here I'll build. Put our starter house right here. Actually, I'll level this out. And yeah, in between episodes, I will collect up all my chickens and get everything ready to do a walkthrough on the chickens in the 119 here. It's pretty close to where 112 was. There's some things that I don't think are quite working just yet, but it's obviously a work in progress because of a couple of things that I noticed anyways, and we'll go over that in the next episode, and we'll do it kind of as a... No, what if I want to cancel? I just wait? Well, it won't rotate, eh? Depending on which way you're facing. Okay, always seems to go down the same way. That's a little bit of a bummer, but it's only a starter house, so that's not that big of a deal, right? We're just using it for some storage and cooking up our resources. But yeah, and some of the other ones that I've had, I had a blast furnace in one of them. There was a bed in the beta. Yeah, I think it was the beta one. It had a bed and a blast furnace. And one of them had like 8 grinding wheels on it. Another one had 1. So yeah, all different sorts of ones you could end up with here. Might be your mileage may vary, as they say. But yeah, that's where I am going to leave this one off here. We've got our initial base, spoils of exploration. And yeah, we're looking forward to getting into some free resources in the next episode. I appreciate you all for watching to the end of the episode, and we will see you in the next one.